Hello and welcome back to the Odious Soul. My name is Shannon and this video is about the top 10 reasons why you should never start searching for Forrest Fenn's treasure. Alright, so yes, I felt there was somebody had to do a public service announcement warning people to stay away from the Forrest Fenn treasure hunt. Why? Well, there are top 10 reasons, which I'm about to share with you right now. Number one is why start searching for this treasure? You have low odds of finding this treasure chest. For one, let's think about it. It's 10 by 10 by 6 and it's hidden somewhere in the Rocky Mountains. Do you know how big the Rocky Mountains are? All right, so like just for instance, like your chance of finding it is like finding a needle in a haystack, number one. Number two is, do you know how many people have already gone out searching for this thing and haven't found it? And there are smart people searching for this treasure. I mean, seriously. I mean, it's not like, a bunch of dummies are looking for this. There are smart people. There are teams of people. And nobody's found it in like 8 years. Going on 9 years. And you think you're going to find it? So your odds are very slim to none. Okay? Next, there is no confirmation that you are on the right track. Okay? A lot of times, like I know when I just did my treasure hunt, I did it so that way every time you hit a clue, you were able to go in, put your answer, and you would find out if you were right or not. In the Forrest Fenn treasure hunt, you're not going to know if you're on the right track or not until you actually find the treasure chest. You can spend years and years and years thinking you were in the right place, thinking you're getting closer, only to be let down when you don't find the chest. There is no confirmation. And that's tough, okay? It's like you have to have this faith, this hope. You have to have this endless and blinding belief. It's almost like a religion if you think about it, okay? The next thing, number 3, is there's a small search window. All right, so the treasure is located somewhere between 5,000 feet above sea level to 10,200 feet. Well, in the Rocky Mountains, the majority of that area is covered by snow the majority of the year. So depending on where you're searching, you may only be able to search in that area in the summer months. Forrest himself has said that he hid the treasure in August. So you think some places in Montana, it starts snowing in like September. By October, things are looking pretty rough in some of those areas. And November, December, January, February, March, there's some roads that are actually closed down. So you got to consider that you don't have 12 months every year to actually go search for this treasure. Reason number 4, boots on the ground can be expensive. People in this search have spent too much money on this chase. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some people who are super smart and super awesome. They take their vehicles, they camp, and they sleep in their vehicles. They pack their own food. They eat, the meals that are ready to eat, like the MREs. There are people that are doing it the right way. But there are people that are using their credit cards, that are remortgaging their house, that are doing it in very bad ways. So if you do get involved in this hunt, or you are involved in this hunt, please be careful and make sure you are smart. Remember that you have a mortgage payment. Remember that you need to make money some other way, like a job. So don't do things that are going to take away from your regular life in hope of finding gold in this lost treasure chest, okay? Think smart. All right, reason number 5 not to get involved in Forrest Fenn's treasure hunt is strain on relationships. Yes, your partner, whether it's a husband, a wife, or just a boyfriend or girlfriend, may not be as understanding about this whole treasure hunt as you are, okay? So it does put strains on your relationships. If you're a parent, don't forget that you have kids that need attention too. All right? So just remember that there are people in your life that probably want to hang out with you and see you and know you're doing okay. So don't put too much focus on this treasure hunt to where you're neglecting the people that care about you. All right, reason number 6 It's addictive. This treasure hunt is crazy addictive. And I think part of it is because we don't have confirmation. We don't know where it is. There is so much speculation when it comes to this treasure hunt. We're just all going crazy, and it's addictive. If you already have an addictive personality, you really shouldn't get involved in this, because that's when it goes even, that's when it takes it to volume 11. Just be careful, all right? Especially if you have an addictive personality. All right, the next reason is friends, family, and coworkers are going to think you're crazy. Yep, they are. When you start saying, hey, guess where I'm going on my vacation? I'm going to go out to the Rocky Mountains and look for a treasure chest. Yep, people are going to think you are nuts. But it's okay, right? I mean, all right, so number 7, it probably isn't worth as much as you think it is. What do I mean? Well, let's see here. Even if it is valued at $2 million, okay, that's not $2 million in your pocket. If you don't sell off that chest the first year that you find it, guess what? You have to come up with like $1 million in taxes. Yes, you're going to owe the government like $1 million. Where are you going to get $1 million from? All right, so let's say you do sell it off, all right, but you take it to an auction house, and let's say you do get $2 million for it. Well, guess what? Most auction houses are going to charge you like probably at least a 20% commission on that item. 20% of $2 million is a whole heck of a lot. And then the money you get, you're still going to have to pay 50% to the government. The chances of you walking away with more than $1 million after finding this chest is slim to none. Unless you want to tell everybody in the world that you're the one that found it. And then you can charge the Today Show. Be like, yes, pay me money to come do it. Let me write a book. Let's do a TV show. Let's have my own Netflix series. Yes, you could do it that way. But that in itself is also another reason why you should not start searching for Forrest Fenn's treasure, okay? Reason number 9 is the notoriety of you finding this chest could be dangerous, expensive, and time-consuming. Why? Because there are crazy people looking for this chest. Yep, and you know it. Like there are crazy people looking for this chest. All right, so if you come out saying, "Hey, I'm the one that found the chest," guess what? Crazy people are going to be attacking you, and you know that there are people out there ready to lay claim to that treasure, whether they're the ones that find it or not. Like they're prepared. Like I'm sure they already got their lawyers on speed dial. Like it's been found. I know who got it. Let's go after her or him. So I mean, if that's the case, if you're having a hard time proving legality in court, imagine how much you could spend on legal fees. All right, there are probably states and people out there who are willing to take the time to keep this thing wrapped up in court for years, okay, which is only going to put a bigger financial burden on you than you already have, because you spent all that money on the boots on the ground that you didn't have in the first place, right? So, I mean, it could be a curse for the wrong person. And yes, you can keep it a secret, but let me tell you what, there's one thing that I've learned in life, thanks to my father: you do not mess with the IRS. Don't do it. They have more power than God. All right, if they found out that you did find the chest 5 years ago and didn't pay taxes on it, guess what? Everything you own now belongs to the federal government. And if you doubt that, try it, okay? Try it. You will have to be so super smart to hide the fact that you got this treasure chest. Let me tell you what, I don't care how big of a liar and how good of a secret keeper you are, word is going to get out and you will get caught. And guess what? The IRS will take your house, they'll take your car, they will charge your credit cards. If you have like $50,000 in available credit available, guess what? The IRS will actually charge them and max them out. They do that kind of stuff. Yes, it happens. So just be careful, okay? But reason number 10, the very last one, is finding it does not actually prove that you are worth. Does not prove your worth at all. All right, you are an amazing human being, and you do not need to find this treasure chest in order to prove how amazing you are. All right. I remember watching a video not too long ago. I remember on the lore, there was that guy on the lore who said the same thing. I know plenty of searchers that I talked to personally. Even the way I felt when I first found this treasure hunt, okay? I felt like if I could only find it, I could prove how smart I really am. I could prove something. You don't need to find forest treasure to prove anything. All you have to do is show people every day how amazing you are. All you have to do is believe in yourself. You do not need a treasure that was hidden somewhere in nature to prove how amazing you really are. So just remember that, okay? So thank you for making it this far in the video. And if there's anything you learned, is hopefully that you can laugh at me, because yes, some of this stuff is cheesy, and yes, even though I have 10 reasons why not to look for this treasure, I'm still searching for it. Maybe I'm one of that 7% people, but nonetheless, just remember, keep it fun, all right? Don't take it too seriously. Keep it fun. And remember to live. Remember you still have a life out there. You don't need to find this treasure in order to have that life, all right? And if at any point you doubt it, dude, just hit me up. Let me put you in your place. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. And if you do decide to continue looking for Forrest Fenn's treasure or start looking for Forrest Fenn's treasure, best of luck to you. Take care.